It's time for Locals Only! Ooh. New music, in-studio interviews, Wombat Racing.
Shut up, butthead. Keep that up and I'm gonna put the smack down on your ass, biatch.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Buy the whole seat. You'll only need the edge. For Locals Only, your guide to new and local music only on Power 90.5. Good Friday evening to you. I am Brett Barnes. Got special guest in studio today. It's Shy, and I am from upstate South Carolina. He's from Anderson, South Carolina. He's debuting his CD. The CD is actually self-titled, called Shy. And so, why don't you introduce yourself, man, and tell the people who are listening all about you here.
Okay, yeah, like you said, I'm from Anderson, South Carolina, and I've been doing music all my life. I'm a music fan first, and, I just love to sing and play music and write songs or whatever, It's always been, something I always love to do.
Excellent. So we're gonna be taking a listen to your whole CD here, and at least what we get time for here on with the next hour here on For Locals Only. This is your home for new and local music here on Power 90.5, and we've got Shy. He's here from upstate South Carolina. Been doing music for about how long? How long you been working on in the studio here?
Well, I've been writing for about 4 years now, about 4 or 5 years.
Very good, and we were talking before the show. You've been doing a bunch of talent shows and things like that, doing a lot of promotion work and trying to get people to know about you and know who you are and that kind of thing. So you're from upstate South Carolina, and you told me you got to perform over in the Grand Ole Opry, right?
Yeah, it was the Grand Ole Opry House. It was a national talent competition that I auditioned for and got in, and they had people from all over the country competing in it.
Excellent.
And that was something that was real fun, and it was a great experience.
Something new for an R&B hip hop artist to be over at the Grand Ole Opry, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I get around.
So tell me where you came from musically. Your music will speak for itself, but what kind of music did you grow up listening to? What were your influences coming up?
Well, I mainly grew up listening to R&B and rock music. I've always loved both of them. And, my parents, they was always country fans, so I always heard a lot of country music. And Elvis Presley, I heard a lot of him. And, but my main love is R&B. I just always loved it, just the emotion in it and the way it sounds and just the feeling of it.
Excellent. Very good.
It just inspired me to be who I am.
Very good. Excellent. So you've been working for about 4 years and trying to record some music and get people to know about you and that kind of thing. And grew up listening to rock and hip hop. But what were some bands? What were some influential? Who were some influential artists for you growing up?
Okay, R&B. I've always loved the group New Edition, Babyface, Keith Sweat. And they say rock, they say Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, Metallica.
So can we expect a mashup between Shy and Guns N' Roses here anytime soon?
Well, yeah, you can maybe look for that soon.
Now you're telling me that somewhere one of the songs here was a cover tune of actually of a country song, right, on the album?
No, it's not on the album.
Okay. Which country tune did you do a cover of?
It was a Garth Brooks song called "The Dance."
Oh, okay, very good. That's a good song. It's one of those ones that's a tearjerker. So it depends on how you approach it, I guess, on that. So we got Shy in studio here on For Locals Only here on Power 90.5. And you know what? Let's shut up for a minute and let the music do the talking here for a minute. And so tell me the first song that we're going to be introduced here is called "Like I'm in Heaven," and I had this actually on my on the MySpace page for Locals Only. And tell me about that. Tell me about where it came from, what the inspiration for the music was, or even for the songwriting. What was your influence for that song?
Well, Like I'm in Heaven, it's a love song. It's kind of upbeat. About just being in love with that special someone, and and you just feeling like you in heaven. Everything's perfect. And I always have my wife in mind when I write music like that. And
And so that special someone is actually in the studio with us tonight and taking pictures in the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So for anybody who's watching on the webcam, that's the flashes of light are actually from the flash of the camera here. So let's check out Shy. It's the name of the song is Like I'm in Heaven, and it's here on For Locals Only on Power 90.5.
Stand still, our love is real, like I'm in heaven's how I feel. I love holding you tight underneath the moonlight and kissing your lips and making love all night. I wanna take you away and give you everything I got. I don't ever wanna lose you cause I love you a lot. If life was a turn, no, we would never say goodbye. I love to see you happy and I hate to see you cry. You make my life complete, baby, you're my heart and soul. I haven't missing pieces cause girl, you made me whole. I'll be loving you forever, girl, I'll never set you free. You're like an angel sent from heaven to this world to love me. You are the one for me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. You are the one. You're like a dream to me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. Like I'm in heaven. My dream, you're my fantasy. It's our destiny to be together. Girl, when you're down, I'll be there to pick you up. I'll care for you and I will give you all my love. You're my destiny, my fantasy, my dream come true. You're my soulmate, girl, I'm in this world to love you. You're my sunshine, my moon, the stars in my sky. You make me feel uplifted on a natural high. I can never live without you, baby, you're my lifeline. Girl, I know you never had a love quite like mine. I'll always turn to you cause you're my inspiration. The time I spend alone always makes me get impatient. The reason why I'm living, girl, I need you in my life. Living in eternal happiness as husband and wife, yeah. You are the one for me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. You are the one. You're like a dream to me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. Like I'm in heaven. My dream, you're my fantasy. It's our destiny to be together. If you say goodbye, you make this grown man cry. Cause I don't wanna live without you here by my side. Our love is unconditional for better or worse. You're always on my mind and you'll always come first. The way I feel about you, that can never be erased. You mean the world to me, you can never be replaced. I'll always do my best to keep a smile on your face. Don't you worry, girl, cause I'll never leave without a trace. I got what you need, cause baby, you're my everything. To make you truly happy, I would do anything. Together for life is the way we'll always be. I'll love you till I die, cause baby, you're the one for me. You are the one for me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. You are the one. You're like a dream to me. You're making me feel like I'm in heaven. You are the one. You are the one.
There's Like I'm in Heaven here on For Locals Only on Power 90.5. The artist's name is Shy. He's from upstate South Carolina down in Anderson. And got him live in studio here on For Locals Only. And so we were talking during the break about the fact that you do all your own vocal work, but you also do all the music as well. Go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Okay, I start with the beat. I build the beat up. And I get satisfied with that. I put the bass line with it. And then I just start building the melody up, and it's mainly keyboards I use. And then once I get the music mixed up in the way I want it, then I start writing my lyrics, and then I start laying it down.
Gotcha. Right on. So you use mostly keyboard and that kind of thing. So do you play other instruments as well, like bass guitar or anything like that?
No, but I got a brother that plays guitar. I've been trying to get with him to do a song. He's real good on guitar, and pretty soon, I'm gonna get guitar in my music.
There you go. Right on. So got Shy in studio here on For Locals Only here on Power 90.5. He's from upstate of South Carolina. I want to thank you for coming in. You're actually the first first band outside of North Carolina that I've had in studio. So I want to thank you for coming in and sharing your music with us tonight. Now, we were talking during the break about what it's like to be doing this as kind of a sideline gig and that kind of thing. So tell us what you do as a I guess the best way to ask this is where do you whenever you play locally and that kind of thing, what can someone expect from a show? What is it? I mean, is it a lot of high energy? Is it? I mean, you on your own? What's it like at a Shy show?
Well, it'd be a little bit of both. You get a little bit of high energy, and you get a little bit of the slow stuff, just a little bit for everybody. And, most of my songs has lyrics that people can relate to in some way. And, and it's just a good experience.
Excellent. You were talking about doing a show where you were doing a Keith Sweat song, and you had all these girls that were like falling all over you and stuff. And tell us about that. That's what we really want to know here, really.
Oh yeah, that was a very fun show. It felt good, and the girls, they started hollering, and I was getting all into the song, because I put my whole heart into it whenever I do it, and and everybody was feeling it, singing along, and it was just a great experience.
Excellent. So tell me where it's Shy. Tell me where the name Shy comes from. What's behind that as a stage name?
Well, basically, I've always been quiet, and when I was growing up, people always told me, I was a shy person, why am I so quiet and everything, it's just part of my personality. So I figured the name kind of found me. There
you go. Right on. So we got Shy in studio here on For Locals Only. We're going to be taking a listen to another song off of his self-titled album. The album name is Shy, and we're going to listen to a song called Poverty here. And tell us about that. Where does it come from? What's the lyrical content? Why write that song?
Well, that song is about what it's like to live, paycheck to paycheck, worrying about paying your bills, not having the money for this, that, whatever you need, just praying all the time for things to get better. And that's what this song is for, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Very good. Well, this is the name of the song is called Poverty. The name of the artist is Shy from Anderson, South Carolina. Let's take a listen here to Poverty.
This is how we live. It's got to every day we pray. Someone's gotta give. It's gotta get away. You just can't take it, tired of being broke. Poverty is real, best believe it's not a joke. Trying to move forward, thinking about the lose soul. Hard to live, about to deal when you're back against the ropes. Even though you pray and nothing goes your way, anything you do never makes it go away. Working 9 to 5 on the job underpaid, bill collectors on the phone, always calling every day. Gotta keep moving, gotta stay strong, gotta keep your head up, know that you belong. Don't listen to the haters, they don't know what's going on. They don't know the misery, you feel your wish it was gone. To know if you can make it, worry deep inside. Need another car, can't afford another ride. The luck is so bad that it makes you wanna cry. You cannot escape the pain and it makes you wonder why. This is how we live. It's got to every day we pray. Someone's gotta give. It's gotta get away. tries to bring you down. All you do is switch, you can turn it all around. Start to get ahead, living in a small town. You cannot produce a smile, all you can do is frown. Every day you wishing for the curse to break. Try to take control, cause you matter all you can take. Want a good life, can't afford no mistakes. Gotta make the right decision with the choices that you make. You know you're not dreaming, it's like a nightmare. This world is really cruel, they never treat you fair. You're living in the mouth, but nobody seems to care. Doing all that you can do to buy the clothes that you wear. Gotta do something, gotta ease the pain. Poverty has got you down, driving you insane. The sun never shines, all it ever does is rain. Yeah, you got nothing to lose and you got a lot to gain. This is how we live. Somebody's got to every day we pay. Someone's gotta give. Somebody's gotta get away. All you wanna do is live a good life. Get rid of all the stress so you can fall asleep at night. No matter how you try, nothing's ever going right. Going down with the count, but you can't give up the fight. You're tired of always losing, trying to understand. All your money's gone and you're doing all you can. Bills are piling up, taking money from your hands. How to deal with the pressure and it's all that you can stand. You hope your life is changing, hope it won't be long. Through all the pain you live, life has really made you strong. Every day's a struggle, trying to stay where you belong. Trying to really make a difference, so before your life is gone. You don't know where you go, and tired of where you've been. It's been a hard life and it's hard to comprehend. It is a true story, cause these words are not pretend. Poverty will knock you down, beat you time and time again. This is how we live. Somebody's got to every day we pray. Someone's gotta give. Somebody's gotta get away. This is how we live. Somebody's got to every day we pray.
You're listening to Four Locals Only here on Power 90.5. That was Shy, a song called Poverty here on Four Locals Only. Power 90.5, your home for local and regional music. Brand new stuff for everybody to get a listen to. So that's Shy from upstate South Carolina in Anderson. Came up to be in studio with us today and share some of his music. And so you were telling me during the break that this is actually a self-titled, self-produced, self-recorded, the whole 9 yards. Tell us about that, because that's a whole different animal there.
Well, I own my own equipment, and I put together my music like I said earlier, and all, and I recorded all myself at my home, and I just find a quiet spot, and put it all together. And it's real good equipment, so, I mean, it really sounds, like it's high quality studio, so.
Right on. I had a musician on one time. They were talking about being, they had their drum track in one room, and then they would go to another room in their basement, and then have their guitar track laid out, and then they would go to another room and do their vocals. Do you have your studio kind of spread out all over your house like that too?
No, it's usually in one spot.
Right on. So you get to stay at home and record, and your music is a lot about being at home and having family and things like that. So it's obvious that that home is a big part of what you do. So it's only fitting that you have your studio at home there too. So G Style Records is the name of the production company here, and so have you worked with other artists, or are you just trying to get yourself put together there?
Well, I've worked with two of my brothers. Like the one that plays guitar, there's a song on that CD called "How We Party." It's a song I did with my brother Bobby, and he did the music on it. And I got my brother David and a friend of mine Ziggy, and we all put that song together.
And you were telling me during the break too that one of the songs on here is actually going to be sung for a family member of yours. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a song called "Eternity," and again, I wrote it for my wife. And it's a real slow, love song. And my brother and his fiance asked me would I sing at their wedding that they're gonna be having pretty soon. And and I'm looking forward to it.
Very good. So they're getting married, and so are you gonna be? Is that gonna be the intro music as they walk in, or how are you gonna get that? How are you gonna sing that?
Well, I'm not really sure. We ain't really discussed, when I'm gonna do it or how I'm gonna do it. I guess, all that to be worked out in the future.
That would just totally override the minister at that point. Just start singing over their vows and everything. That'd be great.
Yeah. Give me the mic.
There you go. Just actually steal it from the minister. That'd be even better. So let's take a listen to Eternity here on Four Locals Only. The name of the artist is Shy. The name of the song is Eternity here on Four Locals Only on Power 90.5.
Love me, give me all your love. I'll always love you right forever. No, it's not enough. I settle for only one night. You're special. You mean the world to me. You'll always be my best friend. Only you, girl, could ever be in my life till the very end. Girl, you're mine. You're all I ever need. When I'm blind, I know you'll always make me see. All I need is to hold you close to me. Be the one you'll always need. You're mine for eternity. When I'm lost, I know you will find me. I'm never in the cold. When I'm down, you bring me back to my feet. You're my heart, baby, you're my soul. Close your eyes, let me feel your heartbeat. Hear you breathe in my ear. It feels so good to have you close to me. It's forever, have no fear. Girl, you're mine, you're all I ever need. When I'm blind, I know you'll always make me see. All I need is to hold you close to me. Be the one you'll always need. You're mine for eternity.
You're the one for me, our love will last forever. You'll never be alone, we'll always be together. You make me feel so good like nobody else can. You'll always be my girl, I'll always be your man. I'll always comfort you, I'll never cause you pain. I'll never break your heart and leave you out in the rain. I know our love will last until the end of time, and no relationship compares to yours and mine. And baby, you're so special, you mean the world to me. You're my everything, you're all I ever need. You can trust me, I'll always love you right. I'll never ever leave you all alone at night. I'll always hold you tight and never let you go. Our love will never die, our love will always grow. So be my best friend and stand beside me. I'll always be the best man I can
Girl,
be.
you're mine, you're all I ever need. When I'm blind, I know you'll always make me see. All I need is to hold you close to me. Be the one you'll always need. You're mine always make me see. All I need is to hold you close to me. Be the one you'll always need. You're mine for eternity.
There's Eternity here on Four Locals Only, Power 90.5. The artist's name is Shy. He's here in studio with me. And we were talking during the break, Shy, about how this next song, For My Family, is actually dedicated to your kids. Is that right?
Yeah, for my wife and kids, for my family.
Very good. And your kids are how old?
I have a daughter that's 10 years old, and I have a son that's about to turn 5 next week. And they at a friend of ours' house named Kitty, and they better behave.
So the kids' names are what again? I'm sorry.
Ashley and Brandon.
Excellent, Ashley and Brandon. This one's for you. This is For My Family. It's Shy here on Four Locals Only. It's Power 90.5.
You're the reason why I'm here. Promise I would never disappear. I know that we will always be living for my family. You're the reason why I live. I'll give you everything I got to give. It's the only life for me. Living for my family. Living in this world, there's a challenge every day. Trying to give it all we got so that we can make our way. I'm living for my family every day. I hope and pray I can be the best father for my kids in every way. You'll always be my wife. You're my only true friend. Never wanna live without you. Be beside you to the end. No matter where I'm going and no matter where I've been, there can never be another I could ever love again. I knew it from the moment of our very first kiss. There can never be another that can make me feel like this. I cherish every moment that I often reminisce. Always building memories I don't ever wanna miss. And to my girl and boy, yeah, you mean the world to me. Stand behind you all the way in anything you wanna be. We'll always be together. I believe in destiny. I wouldn't trade it all for nothing. Living for my family. This is where I belong. What we have is so strong. We will always be for my family. I'll never go away. Promise I'll always stay. It's a life for living for my family. This will never change. It will always be the same. Anytime you ever need me, you can always call my name. Let me make it plain. I can never cause you pain. I can never live without you. It would make me go insane. I'm not playing games. I can never do you wrong. Living for my wife and kids. This is where my heart belongs. I'll give you all I got till the day my life is gone. Never trade it all for nothing. Never leave you all alone. Our love is really strong. It can never fade away. Never knowing where we're going. We're together all the way. You're always on my mind. I think about you every day. Living in this world forever. It's the way we'll always stay. I'm real when I say you will always have my heart. Never part. I've given all my love ever since the start. When I'm on the chart, I never leave you in the dark. Cause I'm living for my family. We would never be apart. This is where I belong. What we have is so strong. We will always be for my family. I'll never go away. Promise I'll always stay. It's a life for living for my family. I love my wife and kids. You're my life, my pride and joy. Always spend a lot of time with my little girl and boy. The world is full of madness and sometimes we get annoyed. The relationship we have, nothing ever could destroy. I'm giving all my love, all I got until I die. Nothing I wouldn't give you and I'm always gonna try. We always gonna fly, yeah, we aiming for the sky. Living every day together, never gonna say goodbye. I'm the type of guy to stay forever, never go. I can never see the future, but one thing I'll always know. Forever by your side, never hide, I'll always show. All the love I have inside, I can never tell you no. Through the highs and lows, we will always make it through. You've always been the reason why I'm doing everything I do. Through all the years together, it still feels like brand new. You're the reason why I'm living, yeah, I live my life for you. This is where I belong. What we have is so strong. We will always be for my family. I'll never go away.
Welcome back to Four Locals Only here on Power 90.5. I am Brett Barnes. Got in studio with me Shy. He is in studio from upstate South Carolina over in Anderson. We're debuting his self-titled album. It's called Shy as well, and we got to listen to a few of the songs beforehand. And for those of you who are new to the program, we are trying to support local and up-and-coming musicians who are regional or local, and upstate South Carolina is certainly regional. So welcome to the program again, Shy. And we were talking before the break about where your music comes from and how, it seems that you feel like it can be really relatable to a lot of different people, and where it they can really relate to your lyrics. So what whenever you sit down on a blank sheet of paper, take me through that process. What do you, is it purely music driven, or how do you get from a blank sheet to a sheet full of lyrics that you can then go in and record?
Well, once I finish my music, I sit back and I listen to it, and I try to figure out what the music is, saying, what it needs to be, and all, and I get my blank sheet of paper and I just try to come up, with a subject. And the hardest part is coming up with that first line. Once I come up with that first line, it pretty much just keeps flowing from there. And, that's basically it.
Right on. Where do you do your writing? Do you go out to the park and look at the squirrels run around, or do you stay at home, or where do you go?
Usually I just sat on the couch in front of the TV, while the kids are running around playing, I just get in my own little world, and write my stuff, But, that's basically what I do,
Gotcha. I could never do that. I could never study or do anything while anything else is going on. It's so good that you could be focused, because, man, I couldn't be. Holy cow.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at tuning out everything. You can ask my wife about that.
She doesn't. You selectively listen. Is that what you're saying?
A little bit. She says I do anyway.
Well, 11 years, you must have gotten something right?
Oh yeah, we got a good relationship.
There you go. And you are unsigned. You're from the upstate of South Carolina. You're unsigned, and looking for folks to maybe take some interest in your music and that kind of thing. And so, what would it feel for you? What would that be like to be able to do music for a living? What would that? How would that make you feel? What would that be like?
Well, it'd be probably the best feeling in the world, because it's something I've always wanted to do, and that's just who I see myself as being. A singer, that's able to make a living doing it, and I'd also be able to get my music out to everybody and just, be able to do my thing.
Very good. So he is Shy. He is unsigned from upstate South Carolina. We're going to take a listen now to another one of his tracks from his self-titled album, and it's called 10 Years. And is that an anniversary song, or what's that about?
That's exactly what it is. It's an anniversary song. I wrote it last year for my wife. We had our 10th anniversary, and I figured it would be real nice if I wrote her a song and made it real special, and so that's what I did. And I didn't have a lot of money to buy no expensive rings or nothing, so I just wrote her a song, and it turned out good, and she loves it.
Very good, very good. I don't even know what the 10th year, present is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like copper or something. It's something weird. So I think a song is probably better anyway.
Oh yeah, she liked it.
Very good. Well, let's take a listen to 10 Years here on Four Locals Only. The artist's name is Shy, and you're listening to Four Locals Only here on Power 90.5.
It's been 10 years. We're still going strong. Happy anniversary. 10 years since we said I do. 10 years, and I still love you. 10 years, forever we will go. 10 years, I'll never let you go. 10 years, you're always close to me. 10 years, and you're still here with me. 10 years, you show me so much love. 10 years, you're all I've been dreaming of. Girl, I love you, it's our anniversary. It's been 10 years since you said I do to me. For eternity, I will give you all my love. You'll always be my angel, God has sent me from above. We feel like hand in glove, you're the reason in my life. The reason why I live, why that you became my wife. I'll always treat you right, I will never do you wrong. I'll never leave your side, never leave you all alone. Our love is really strong, special day. I confess my love to you. I'm stuck on you like glue. I just wanna let you know you're all I ever wanted. I would never let you go. 10 years since we said I do. 10 years and I still love you. 10 years forever we will go. 10 years I'll never let you go. 10 years you're always close to me. 10 years and you're still here with me. 10 years you show me so much love. 10 years you're all I've been dreaming of. I promise I will stay, promise I will never run. I've been with you for years and it's like we just begun. There'll never be one that could ever take your place. I always get excited every time I see your face. You've always been my brace, held me up when I would fall. You helped me make it through when my back's against the wall. I'm always standing tall, knowing I can count on you. You're always on my mind with every single thing I do. I know you feel it too, it's the way we'll always be. You'll always have my heart, girl, you're all I ever need. You can trust me, promise I will never lie. I promise not to hurt you, promise I will always try. Baby, I'm your guy, I can never cause you pain. Don't doubt the way I feel, I just wanna make it plain. With you it never rains, sun is shining every day. I'll try to be the best that I can be in every way. 10 years since we said I do. 10 years and I still love you. 10 years forever we will go. 10 years I'll never let you go. 10 years you're always close to me. 10 years and you're still here with me. 10 years you show me so much love. 10 years you're all I've been dreaming of. You'll always be my girl, I will always be your man. I wanna make you happy, doing everything I can. You're my biggest fan, always there when I'm down. You always pick me up, help me turn it all around. You never let me down, showing that you really care. It makes me feel good, knowing that you're always there. Nothing could compare to the love that we got. I'll be with you for life, don't you ever think I'm not. I know I'm in the spot in my life where I belong. We'll always be together cause our love is really strong. Girl, I wrote this song to show you how I really feel. I want you to believe me, every word I say is real. Our bond is hard to steal, we will never be apart. We'll always be together, girl, I got you in my heart. I knew it from the start, you will always be with me. It's been 10 years, happy anniversary. 10 years since we said I do. 10 years and I still love you. 10 years forever we will go. 10 years I'll never let you go. 10 years you're always close to me. 10 years and you're still here with me. 10 years you show me so much love. 10 years you're all I've been dreaming of. 10 years since we said I do. 10 years and I still love you. 10 years forever we will go. 10 years I'll never let you go. 10 years you're always close to me. 10 years and you're still here with me. 10 years you show me so much love. 10 years you're all I've been dreaming of. It's been 10 years, we're still going strong. Happy anniversary.
There's 10 years from Shy here on Four Locals Only here on Power 90.5. Good Friday evening to you. I am Brett Barnes, and I'm here joined live in studio with Shy from Anderson, South Carolina. And you got some people that are listening to you right now, right? On the listening to you on the internet and that kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah, I got a few people.
What are they doing right now? They just sitting there, just jonesing for you to keep talking to them, right?
Oh yeah, I imagine they're probably sitting in front of their computers, just listening.
got your kids at the babysitters, and got their wife up here with you, and here in studio live at For Locals Only here on Power 90.5. And so tell me, who else listening to you? You got I know that you've been doing enough promotion to for people to know that you're coming on stage here. So tell me about them. Tell me about your friends that are listening to you. What it means for them to support you and that kind of thing.
Well, I know my mom and dad. They should be listening right now, and all my brothers, and just a lot of friends. From on the internet and stuff. Just a lot of friends like that. Friends of my wife, Tanya. I hadn't said her name yet.
Believe me, he was worried about it. He's like, man, I haven't said her name yet.
I said everybody's name but hers.
So what's it like for you to go to a show and see all your friends and stuff in the crowd there for you? What's that feel like for you?
Yeah, it will feel real good, just seeing, people I know out in the crowd pulling for me, and, just supporting my dream, making it in the music and doing my thing.
Very good. So we're talking to Shy here on For Locals Only here on Power 90.5, and talking about his music and how a lot of it comes from the heart, and his lyrics are very very emotional, and at the same time they're very truthful and that kind of thing. And let's take a listen to a song called "Tragic Life," and tell me. It sounds to me like that one has a lot of meaning to it. So tell me about that song.
Yes, it has a lot of meaning to it. It's nothing personal, with my life. It just comes from real life situations, and there's actually 3 different stories, fictional stories, where somebody ended up losing their life, for some reason, and then it's just one of them songs, about people just losing their life, and it's a tragedy.
Okay, so it's a tragic end of the life, not necessarily tragedy during their lives. Is that right?
Right.
Excellent. So let's take a listen to "Tragic Life" here on For Locals Only. The artist's name is Shy here on Power 90.5.
Stay strong, aim to make his parents proud, thought he'd never do wrong. He needed stress relief, so he went to see the man. It started getting high to help him with his master plan. He really lost control of his sense of wrong and right, trying hard to hold on to everything with all his might. He tried to make it better, but he only made it worse. Made his education second, drug addiction came first. The next thing you know, his grades in school began to fall. He lost his job, then he started breaking the law. The kid was all alone when his life came to an end, by the same damn thing that became his best friend. They found him all alone with a needle in his vein. Now his stressful life is over, now he's feeling no pain. We all live and die, people laugh and cry, only God knows why. We try every day to live our lives our way. Why does it end this way? There was a lonely girl that finally found love. She met him one night when she was up in the club. There were stars in her eyes, cause she finally found the one. It was like a dream and a search for love was done. He gave her everything, fancy cars and diamond rings. Treated like a queen, she always had to find her things. It all began to change, cause our man was full of rage. He made her stay at home like she was locked up in a cage. He beat her every day for no reason at all. She couldn't get away, couldn't even make a phone call. She waited one night until her man had passed out. She tried to get away, it was her only way out. And then he woke up before she made it out the door. He grabbed her by the throat, then he slammed her on the floor. He really lost control and put a bullet in her head. She only wanted love, now this lonely girl is dead. We all live and die, people laugh and cry, only God knows why. We try every day to live our lives our way. cause his life was just a mess. He wanted to die because he was so depressed. He took a lot of pills, prayed to God for his sin. He fell asleep and he never woke up again. We all live and die, people laugh and cry, only God knows why. We try every day to live our lives our way. Why does it end this way? We all live and die, people laugh and cry, only God knows why. We try every day to live our lives our way. Why does it end this way? We all live and die, people laugh and cry, only God knows why.
That's Tragic Life here on Four Locals Only, Power 90.5. I've got Shy live in studio here with me, and we were talking during the break about the three different stories that go on in that song. And so tell the listeners about that. Tell us what the stories and what they're about, and how you came to put them all together in one song.
Well, I reference, them stories, a lot from, watching movies and stuff like that, and you just see a lot of, tragic stuff, in movies, as you know. And, and I, like the first verse, it's about a college kid, with a lot of pressure on him, and he ends up turning to drugs, and and he ends up, overdosing and losing his life. And the second story is about a lonely girl. She finally found, the man of her dreams, and thought he was great and everything. It was great for a while, but it turned out to be a nightmare. And she tried to leave, and he ended up taking her life. And the third verse is a teenage boy that's, he's homosexual, and he was afraid to come out of the closet, and he finally came out of the closet and let everybody know, and everybody turned their back on him, even his own family. And, and it was just too much pressure on him, and he hated himself and committed suicide.
That's some deep lyrics there. It's definitely something for it makes you think. That's the way to. I like that. I like lyrics that make you think and make you do some work for them. So I like that a lot. So that was Tragic Life, and now we're gonna play one more song, and it's called I Want You, and it's a little bit of a change of pace. You were telling me that a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more. I guess because we've been playing several kind of slower hip hop R&B side of things, so we're gonna pick up the tempo a little bit. Tell us about Now and Forever here. Oh, excuse me. I Want You is the name of the song. Excuse me. Tell me about I Want You.
Okay, I Want You. Well, if anybody's ever had a crush on somebody, and you just couldn't get up the nerve to say anything, you just felt like you was gonna get rejected, but you had this crush on this person, and you just held it in, and you seen that person all the time, and they didn't know you was alive, and that's basically what this song is,
Okay, all right. The name of the song is I Want You, and more information about Shy is available at www.myspace.com/ShyNC, and he's available on. Oh, did I say NC? It's Shy SC, excuse me. Let me say that again, www.myspace.com/ShySC, if I can say it correctly. That's a tongue twister there. I like that.
Yeah.
But his band's, or his music's website is there on MySpace. He's from upstate South Carolina. His name is Shy, and we're going to check out one more tune from him, and it's called I Want You. Thank you so much, Shy, for coming in and doing For Locals Only here with us, and we appreciate you coming in.
All right, thank you.
All righty, let's check out I Want You here on Four Locals Only. It's on Power 90.5.
Just the other day I was rolling mesmerized. All you walking by, so fly, girl, you caught my eye. I really want you bad, I'm not even gonna deny. So intimidated, couldn't talk, cause my tongue was tied. You're looking so good, all the fellas stop and stare. Pretty eyes, long hair, and all the sexy clothes you wear. Your legs are silky smooth, never seen a finer pair. Always visualizing you, fantasizing love we share. You're like a supermodel in a sexy fashion show. Love the way you move your body, love the way you move it slow. I love to see you go, looking good from head to toe. You're the woman of my dreams, if I could only let you know. I'm going with the flow till I get the nerve to say how I feel about you, girl. I think about you every day. I hope I'm not too late, hope you never go away. Gotta give you my confession, girl, I gotta find a way. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. Girl, you're so fine, I just can't believe my eyes. Can't lie, get excited every time you pass me by. You look just like an angel that descended from the sky. Always looking so sexy, you don't even have to try. You make my heart fly every time you're round the way. Thinking what I say if I ever step to you one day. I'm choking up inside and this feeling never fades. Baby, if I was your guy, I would never go astray. You make me lose control every time I look at you. Wanna wrap my arms around you, girl, that's all I wanna do. I wanna feel your body, I can show you something new. If you knew the way I feel, but you don't even have a clue. I always think about you when I'm chilling all alone. When I'm home, try to get the nerve to call you on the phone. I wanna make it known, tell you for my life is gone. Baby, if I was your man, I would never do you wrong. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. When you walk by, wonder if you notice me. Wanna be the man you love and fulfill your fantasy. I wanna make you see all my love you will receive. I see you and I together, but it's only make-believe. I try to make my plea, but I get intimidated. I'm so worried about rejection, my confession is belated. It seems complicated, my dilemma I debated. Time and time again, mesmerized, feels like I'm sedated. All this time I've waited, think it's time to make my move. Time to swallow all my pride, time to get back in my groove. I gotta step to you with all my heart, I'm gonna be true. Tired of feeling blue, on my mind with everything I do. It's really nothing new, and there be no more delay. Gonna tell you how I feel, gotta find the words to say. I'm trying to be for real, all I need in every way. Girl, you're all I ever wanted, hope you send your love my way. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. Girl, I want you, but you don't know it. I wanna step to you, I just can't do it. Girl, I want you. Girl, I want you.
You have just enjoyed another episode of For Locals Only. If you are a local musician and are interested in the show, we are currently accepting submissions for review. Contact the host, Brett Barnes, at brettbarnes@wwcufm.com. For Locals Only is a broadcast service of Power 90.5. The views and opinions expressed in the preceding interviews do not necessarily reflect the station policy of WWCU-FM. Power 90.5 reserves the right to deny any submission at any time for any reason. Submission of material is at the discretion of the artist.